We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. It's the opener of this three-game series between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Number 25 makes his big league debut right after this. Mitch Keller gets the call for game one of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
So Paul DeYoung digs in next. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Underway here in the Monday opener as the game's first pitch misses for ball one. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium, focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Batting second, the right fielder, number 48, Harrison Bader.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Harrison Bader. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. Keller has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that. Up top, it's 2-0.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. Fly ball out toward left center field. Reynolds is on the move for it, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And he'll pull into second with one away.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Now in the box, Paul Goldschmidt. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. He's set. Here it comes.
Back outside.
The 1-0 is in off the plate. Bader leads off second with one gone in the inning. And there's the first strike, 2-1. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, Dero. One inning, he'll be giving that inside corner. The next inning, he doesn't give much of that inside corner. His zone fluctuates a lot.
You know, Dan, you could see some definite.
This one gets through, and that could bring in a run. And the run will score as the Cardinals are on the board first. It's 1-0.
Heck of a job by the batter right there. You would have thought he bought himself a fastball, but gets an off-speed pitch, doesn't try and do too much, and drives it for a base hit.
And now the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Matt Carpenter. First offering on its way. Bounce to first. Bell brings it in. There's one. Relay to Bell, the double play, and that's how the inning ends. 2 hits here in the inning lead to a run for the Redbirds. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Cardinals lead it 1-0. Adam Wainwright, a right-handed Georgia native, gets the starting nod. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
So stepping in, Kevin Newman. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Pirates, the second baseman, Kevin Newman.
And the pitch. Ball 1. His career line against Wainwright. He's gone 2 for 8. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now. And this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
Wainwright has compiled over 2,100 innings of work in his major league career and sports a respectable ERA just under 3.50. Oh, look at that stop. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Batting second, the left fielder, Adam Frazier.
Stepping into the box, Adam Frazier, and he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey! 0-1's the count. Let's go, Pirates! All right, Pittsburgh, let's go, Pittsburgh!
There's the big breaking ball, and it's by him for a strike. Windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a little bouncer softly hit to the right side of the mound. Throw on to first, and Wainwright has it working now. 2 away.
Batting third, the center fielder, Brian.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Brian Reynolds. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Wainwright into the windup. Here it comes.
Oh, that's just out.
The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
2 balls, no strikes.
The 2-0 on the way. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. That one's in there. 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground to second. Wong has it. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half. On now to the top half of inning number 2. It's the Cardinals 1 and the Pirates nothing. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up Colton Wong.
The second baseman, Colton.
First pitch of the at-bat. Line towards center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes, aggressive style. First pitch, base hit up the middle.
Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. In now, Brian O'Keefe, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Well, making it to the bigs was far from guaranteed for him. It's got to be a great feeling to finally have that major league jersey on his back, huh?
And he's done exactly that. And I'm sure he's had to prove himself to himself at moments. Had to look in the mirror and decide, is this what I want to do with the rest of my life? Grinding it out on the buses in the minor leagues. But it all comes to fruition now, stepping into the batter's box in the big leagues for the first time.
And he lays off the curveball. Strike three called, and that's going to be out number one.
Batting seven, the left fielder, Tyler.
Into the box now, Tyler O'Neill, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the belt, the pitch.
Ball one, no strike.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0.
Ball, that's inside.
That's a good job right there. You very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
The 2-0 on the way. On a line, that's a base hit.
Count leverage right there, sitting dead red fastball, and he didn't miss it. Nice swing right there, driving it into the outfield for a knock.
Into the box now, Lane Thomas. Slapped hard the opposite way. That's in there, base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only one away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Well, this is hauled in by the second baseman.
The bat, number 11, shortstop, Paul DeYoung.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike one. Ready with the 0-1. Left center, base hit. 1 run scores. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 3-0 game.
You know, D-Row, hitting in the leadoff spot, you're not going to get very many opportunities to drive in some runs, but that's a big 2 RBI hit.
Yeah, when you see ducks on the pond, Dan, your eyes light up. I don't care if you're hitting first in the lineup or 8th in the lineup. You grind out in that bat and try and get the runs on the board for your team.
Yeah, but that's a big 2 RBI base hit.
And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Dyson retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. On now to the bottom of the second. Cards lead it 3-0. Josh Bell the next to hit.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First offering on its way. Now Bell swings and launches one to right. That almost left the stadium. That's in the deep seats. A solo home run here off the bat of Josh Bell. 7 home runs for him on the year now. And the Pirates have struck for a run. It's now a 3-1 game.
Listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
Batting fifth, the third baseman.
At the plate, Colin Moran.
Moran.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. The windup and the 0-1. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Cue shot here out towards short. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Batting fifth, the shortstop, number 44.
So digging in now, Kevin Kramer, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. One out, nobody on. Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Now a cut fastball finds the target. 2-1. Here's the pitch. 3-1 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Thomas is back to the track as he takes it for route number 2.
Batting second, the catcher, Jacob Stallings.
Stepping up now, Jacob Stallings. And he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. First pitch coming from Wainwright. And Wainwright able to get ahead with the breaking pitch for strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's 1-2.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
And this is popped foul off to the right and back into the seats. The 1-2. On the ground to third. Carpenter is there. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. But the Bucks get one back on the solo home run. We've played 2. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
Here's the first pitch to him. Liner toward right center, and Goldschmidt's aboard. It's a base hit. So he's aboard again with his second hit of the game here in the top of the third. And as we take a look there at the Cards team leaders in that category, he's currently second best on the St. Louis roster. Digging in now will be Matt Carpenter, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the 0-1. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. Third inning here. 3-1 our score. Hit hard on the ground to the right. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. But the feed to the second baseman is a wide one.
Well, there's a case, not that bad of a pitch, 0-2, D-roll, but something he'd like to get down and bury in the strike zone, no doubt about it.
Yeah, ground ball with eyes right there. Nice job by the offensive player, just to battle. 0-2's a tough spot to be in. He battled.
Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. A base hit in his first trip. Oh-1. Here it comes.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
Here's the 1-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
The 2-1.
That's ball 3.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
None out. Runners at first and second. Line toward right center. Dyson moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Now batting, the catcher, Brian O'Keefe.
The next to bat for St. Louis, Brian O'Keefe. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the set-bat.
Swing and a line drive. And that is down for extra bases, as this will get 1 home and maybe 2. And the runner will score from second. And he's safe.
Now batting.
And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Brian O'Keefe has just collected his first hit in the big leagues, and as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Standing in now, Tyler O'Neill, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. They've got 2 already home in the inning and a potential 3rd waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. That's by him for strike 1.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 is taken, ball 3.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
A man at 3rd with 1 away. Hit hard back up the middle. Oh, a diving stop. It's there. He got him.
Wow, that was a great job to rob him of an RBI single. Showed some great athleticism, and it winds up being an RBI groundout instead.
Now at the plate, Lane Thomas. He singled his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose. Well, Matt, as we take a look at his line here, he might not know all the specifics, but he knows he hasn't been pitching all that well in this one. Sometimes it happens. You start a game and never completely get into that rhythm. Seems to be the case here.
So now to the plate, Adam Wainwright. Bat explodes as this has popped up, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Cardinals 6 and the Pirates 1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Gerard Dyson.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
Try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And this is by Goldschmidt down the line. A fair ball.
The pitcher, Nick Keller.
To the plate now, Mitch Keller. And he'll try to bunt that man to second, but this one kicks foul. A runner at first with no outs here. And he pops up the bunt attempt. And Goldschmidt able to put the squeeze on it here. 1 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Kevin. Newman.
Ready now, Kevin Newman. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
First pitch coming from Wainwright. That's a strike to throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
It's a little surprising to see them risking base runners by stealing down this many early in the game, but they're choosing to be aggressive. Might work out if they can drive him in now and chip away at that deficit.
Shoots this one over to first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Now batting, left fielder, Adam Frazier.
Stepping in, Adam Frazier. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Men on third with 2 down. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
On the ground for the shortstop, DeYoung. He's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Pirates leave 1. They trail 6-1. And welcome back to Pittsburgh as we check in on the field with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. He said that top to bottom, his guys have impressed him at the plate. He loves that they're into double-digit hits, but just as much, he's thrilled to see that they've only struck out 1 time. That's impossible to sustain, but it points to the team's incredible focus at the plate right now.
Thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for St. Louis.
All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll bring in the Illinois State product, Paul DeYoung.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get...
Now a drive by DeYoung. This ball is hit well to left field, and it's gone as they add still another. It's a solo shot here for Paul DeYoung. Home run number 5 on the year, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Hey, that wasn't a particularly good pitch right here. This guy doesn't get away with very many mistakes. He's going to have to do a better job pitching out of the middle part of the plate.
Stephen Brault answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. So that'll bring in Harrison Bader.
Right fielder, Harrison.
As he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Nope. Ball 1.
Now this ball's hit deep to left field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double.
Sometimes when a reliever comes in a game, he wants to get that first strike so bad that he serves one up, and that's exactly what happens here. The first batter he faces just rockets one off the wall, and now he's got to worry about another base hit, potentially bringing home a run.
And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt as he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner. It's 0-1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
And he looks at a ball. 1-2.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
He's not going to feel good about that at bat, nor should he. You have to want to swing the bat, but he just stood there and looked at 4 straight pitches. Hopefully, we'll see him get a little bit more aggressive next time.
Here's Matt Carpenter. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. Gone. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. Number 11 for him on the season as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Colton Wong will stand in.
The second baseman.
As he'll take a look at ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Hard hit ball to second. Throw in time at first for route number 2. So with his day over now, you get a look at the final pitching line for the Pittsburgh starter. Certainly not the night he wanted to have.
Well, this certainly wasn't what they were looking for in this one. They were hoping to get some innings, but you could see right from the get-go he just didn't have it in this one, lasting only 3 innings. A lot of outs now to get from that bullpen.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit hard down the left field line, but this is foul near the seats. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. The 2-1 home. This is line to left. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive.
Now batting, the left fielder, Tyler O'Neill.
Into the box, Tyler O'Neill, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
The center fielder, number 35, Lane Thomas.
Into the box now, Lane Thomas. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. And that's going to fall for a base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here.
The pitcher, number
You
6.
think he's not setting the tone for this series right there? Third knock of the night, and we're only in game 1. This could be huge.
At the plate now, Adam Wainwright hit down the third baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. Three runs already home here. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Oh, here's a drive into the gap in right center as he comes through with extra bases. 1 run is scored. It's cut off, so all 3 runners are in to score.
Bases loaded, and he was looking to drive them all in the second he stepped into the box. Puts a big swing on this thing, and the ball just gets down to the wall, allowing everyone to come around and score. He'll take a 3-run double every day of the week.
Robbie Erlin gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Stepping in now, Paul DeYoung, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Another RBI spot for him. He's already got 3 in the game. The 1-0.
Hey! I got a ball, 1 strike.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
The 1-2 pitch.
No, that's down.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Just missed with the 2-2 count, and it runs full now. Harrison Bader would be next. A swing and a ground ball to third. He's right there. Throw in time for the 3rd out, but it certainly took a while as the inning is finally over. But tack on 6 more as they just continue to turn it on in this one. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. St. Louis is out in front, 12-1. Bottom of the inning now, and coming forward is the switch-hitting outfielder, Brian Reynolds.
The center fielder, Brian Reynolds.
First pitch on its way.
Hey!
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Ball inside.
Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
Pitch popped up, and no one will get this one. Weak grounder back to the mound. And there's 1 away.
Now batter, the first baseman,
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Josh Bell. He went deep in his first at bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Pitch on the way. Too low, 1-0. Bell tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better, but that's the book on him at this point.
2-0.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
The 2-0. Hit hard to short, and he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove. Around first, he's digging for second.
Yeah, I'm not sure. This ball might have caught him in between hops. He looked unsure which way to turn his glove, and the next thing you know, it's by him.
Runner at second now as a result of the error, and set to go as the third baseman, Colin Moran. Has a look, now the pitch. And he takes ball one. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. And it's 2-0 now to Colin Moran.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear they don't want to challenge this guy right here, but working around a guy can come back to bite you at times.
Now the 2-0 home. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Man, he just missed the zone right there. One of the toughest pitches in the game, that backdoor cutter. As an offensive player, you give up on that pitch. As soon as it comes out of the hand, next thing you know, it's trying to grab the corner.
Swinging away, and now the count will be 3-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Into center field, line drive base hit. Long throw to the plate. And he's out. Beautiful throw home to cut down the run.
Now back, number 44.
Standing in now, Kevin Kramer, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Wainwright comes set. Here comes the pitch. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Wainwright ready, the 1-1.
I got to count 2-2. Let's go. Here we go.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Pittsburgh. They're looking up at a 12-1 deficit. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And into bat next, one of the fastest players in all of baseball, Harrison Bader.
Harrison Bader.
Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Bader has a batting line residing in the 230s.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help a roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
That misses 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Now the payoff pitch home. Hard hit towards center. Again, a nice clean base hit, his 3rd of the game.
There's another line drive leadoff single right now. I mean, they've had an unbelievable scouting report on these pitchers today. They are finding barrels. They are not trying to do too much. Guys are staying in the big part of the field and hitting everything on the screws.
At the plate, Paul Goldschmidt, as he chops it on the ground toward the right side. The second for 1. Over to Bell for the double play.
The third baseman, number 13, Matt Carpenter.
So striding forward now, Matt Carpenter. He went deep for a 2-run homer in his previous at-bat.
Yeah, in his last at-bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run. So it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
0-1 the count. 2 out, nobody on. Into right field, that's a base hit.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
Here's Colton Wong now. They still wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Ready with the 0-1. Line toward right center. Dyson is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Cards leave 1, but don't shed a tear. They're up 12-1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked with Pittsburgh's manager during the inning break about the Pirates' offensive production to this point. And one thing he stressed to me is the need for them to have more competitive at-bats the rest of the game. One example he brought is the number of at-bats that have gotten to a full count today. That number being 0. He said that stat alone shows that they're making it way too easy on the opposing pitching to get easy outs. So he's hoping to see a little more fight out of his hitters the rest of the way.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Pirates, the catcher, Jacob Stallings.
First offering on its way. Jacob Stallings is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1.
If you're on the mound right there and you're getting a swing at a breaking ball off the plate, do not be shocked if he's tucked something up under this guy's chin hot right here.
Another 0-2 home. Hit out towards second. Taken in by Wong. And that's the first out.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Here's Gerard Dyson, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The pitch.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. One run on 3 hits and no errors so far for the Pirates. To first, taken in by Goldschmidt, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now back, the pitcher, Robbie Erlin.
Jose Osuna will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Jose Osuna.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Osuna stands 6'2" as you see him in the right-handed box. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. The 1-0 sinks below the knees, taken for a ball. Now a swing and a chance for Goldschmidt over at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Pirates. They're looking up at a 12-1 deficit. Nick Birdie gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Into the box, Brian O'Keefe. And with 2 hits on the day, he's got to feel really good about contributing in his first day in the show.
Yeah, he's had a great day at the plate, Matt. He's got a chance to get 3 knocks in this one. Whatever happens, it's gravy right now.
Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
Into the box, Tyler O'Neill. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. The 0-1. Lifted in the air out to right. Dyson's there. 2 gone.
Now batting, the center fielder, Lane Thomas.
So coming to the plate, Lane Thomas. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. First offering on its way. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field.
The pitcher, number 50, Adam Wainwright.
Into the box now, Adam Wainwright, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A 1 pitch on its way. Fastball laid off well below the knees. Hit out towards second. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
He came to play today, not just only on the bump right there. He's thrown the ball well, but on the offensive side of the ball, he's able to contribute and help this offense put itself in position to score some more runs.
In now, Paul DeYoung. Now a swing and a fly ball. Dyson on the run, but this will land untouched. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Three balls and a strike to the Cardinals shortstop.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Full count now. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Line toward the gap in left center, and that gets down as he can't get there in time. And not in time as he just crosses the plate in time.
Hey, D-Roll, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing him softly, station to station with those knocks.
At the plate now, Harrison Bader. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1. 2 down, runners at first and second. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
And he got him. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. The Cardinals lead it 13-1. Settling in now, Kevin Newman. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
First pitch coming from Wainwright.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1. Line to the right side and a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Now to the plate, Adam Frazier. He was a ground out victim last time up. Delivery to him on the way. Down the third baseline. The 0-1 on its way. On the ground is short. This could be two. To second for one. On to first. A double play.
That's a great example there of why the sinker is such an effective pitch. The hitter's eyes see it higher in the zone than it ends up, and that makes it real tough to square up.
So base is empty now after the double play. And set to go is the switch hitting outfielder, Brian Reynolds. Wainwright's ready. First pitch on the way. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. One hit in the inning, but no one left. We're through 6 full. The Cardinals are out in front, 13-1. At the plate, Paul Goldschmidt. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles.
The first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Tough spot in the game right here. You have a very close call that doesn't go your way. This is when you have to really regroup as a pitcher and go out there and try to make quality pitches.
High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Hot shot towards the hole. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Carpenter.
Stepping in now, Matt Carpenter lifted the other way to left center. Reynolds is on the move for it. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. Goldschmidt blows through the stop sign, headed for home. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down.
Obviously, they got a little over-aggressive there. When you've got the lead like this, you can afford to do that a little more. We'll see if that lost run ends up being a factor at all.
Richard Rodriguez enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. So now to the plate, Colton Wong, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. This year against right-handed pitching, Wong brings a batting average in the low 220s to the table.
Yeah, Matty, he's well aware of it. Runners in scoring position, that's where you need to be on your game. He's just expanded the zone entirely too much in these situations.
Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Hey, every pitcher likes to have some runs scored for him, particularly when you're throwing as well as he is tonight, and he gets another insurance run on top of it.
Digging in, Brian O'Keefe. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series and maybe even the whole week ahead.
And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he is into second with a double, his third hit of the night.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that two-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
Standing in now, Tyler O'Neill. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. Left fielder coming on. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Cards forced to settle for one. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. Cards lead it 14-1. Last half of the 7th here, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Josh Bell.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
First delivery to him on the way. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
On its way is pitch number 75.
Ball, that's down. Let's go one more time, baby.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
Come on, Pirates.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. He's through first and hustling for second. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might score foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
To the plate now, Colin Moran, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Grounded to short. And that's out number 1. Sliding into the box, Kevin Kramer. No hits to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Wainwright comes set. Here's the 0-1. Line toward the alley in left center. And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. The throw into second. Throw to second, but he's in there. As also on the play, a run comes across to score. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
In now, Gerard Dyson, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in these ABs. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced so far.
The 0-1. Ball one. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Chasing after it is O'Neill. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Cardinals lead it 14-2. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Lane Thomas.
Number 35, Lane.
And the pitch.
Thomas.
Fastball taken a little under the letters, called a strike. Good pitch there on the inside, black, called the strike. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit back up the middle. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1. And a look there at the starter comparison, telling the story of the ball game. One guy still going and pitching well. The other one long since departed for the showers. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Adam Wainwright. Last time through was a base hit.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
Popped him up. And he'll squeeze this one for the second out.
The bat, number 11, shortstop, Paul DeYoung.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Paul DeYoung, working on a good line in this ball game. 3 for 5 thus far. Hard on the ground towards short. Throw in the dirt to first, and he can't come up with it cleanly.
Man, this is a perfect summary of how the game has gone for him. They haven't been able to hit, catch, or throw all game long. In fact, they should just throw a 10 over this thing because this has become a 3-ring circus.
So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Harrison Bader. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Oh, that's out. Come on, that was a strike.
2 out with the man at first. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. From the stretch. Hit sharply on the ground. And a backhanded try into the hole that's short, but this gets on by.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
The batter, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Into the box, Paul Goldschmidt. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Now a dive with the baseball as he makes the tag. He is out, and the inning is over. Cards strand a couple, but not to fear as they hold a commanding lead. Eric Gonzalez will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th.
Eric Gonzalez.
Back on the hill is Wainwright now as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man, 0-1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Just a touch outside, 1-2. Now the pitch. And here's a curveball looked at. Strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. Into the box now, Kevin Newman. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
Line to the right side, and that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
I know the score's out of hand right here, but I've never met a big league ball player that's going to give away an at-bat in any game ever. Nice piece of hitting right there, staying within yourself and grabbing you a knock.
So here's Adam Frazier. Grounder down the line at third. Carpenter has it. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, center fielder, Brian Reynolds.
Striding in, Brian Reynolds. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First offering on its way. 2 out here and a runner at second. In for a strike. It's 1-1. Coming up on the century mark in pitches now through the first 7 2/3.
And he's going to empty the bucket right here. He sees the finish line, Dan, and he's got a chance at this.
Well, there's no doubt about it right now. And what makes it easier, too, from a manager's standpoint right now, you could probably just go to one guy in the bullpen to finish this game. A terrific job, 7 2/3 up to this point.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Pirates leave 1, and as you can see, they are way behind.
Keone Kela comes on to work now, and he's their usual closer, but this is obviously not a save opportunity.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
Number 13, Matt Carpenter.
First pitch of the at-bat. Matt Carpenter is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. The 0-1 pitch makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Into the box now, Colton Wong. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The 1-0. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Now the pitch.
I got the count. 2-2. Full count.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
Swing, and he pops him up. Kramer takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Now batting, the catcher, Brian O'Keefe.
Stepping in, Brian O'Keefe, and he'll complete the cycle if he can blast one over the wall here. Here's the first pitch to him. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Reynolds will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Down in order go the Cardinals, but you can forgive them as they still hold an enormous lead. So that'll bring up Josh Bell, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First delivery to him on the way. In there, strike 1. Slapped hard the opposite way, and this will get through into left for a leadoff hit.
Next to the plate, the third baseman, Howell.
So now to the plate, Colin Moran. And he puts it on the ground to second. One there. Back to first. A 9th inning double play, and they're an out away from closing this one out.
Now batting, number 44.
Coming to the plate now, Kevin Kramer. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. And he lays off there, 1-0. Hit hard towards second. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. Throw into second, and he is in there. So a struggle that time for him in center field, and as a result, he'll be tagged with the E8 on the play. At the plate now, Jacob Stallings, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down.
Come on, Pirates, you can do it.
Sent on the ground out to second. Wong ranging deep into the hole. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
Well, that's always the danger when you've got a lead that's this big. You know there's not a lot of doubt about the outcome of the game, so you lose focus a little bit in the field. And sometimes as a player, you try to trick yourself into playing like it's a close game so you stay sharp.
Digging in to try it again, Gerard Dyson. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch coming from Wainwright. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Hey, as a former infielder, nothing hurts your heart more than making errors behind your pitchers. Let's see if this guy can pick them up right here.
And it's quickly 0-2. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Pittsburgh down to their last strike. This is on the ground over to first. And with that, I can finally say the 4 words I've had on my mind for what seems like an eternity. This ball game is over. 14-2 the final score in this one. The St. Louis Cardinals get the win despite 3 errors in the field. Adam Wainwright earns the win, his second, turning in a very strong complete game effort. Mitch Keller allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.